very kind words. I'll tell you, for 12 years, I've been incredibly privileged to be in the Senate, to be fighting for 30 million Texans, to fight every day for 30 million Texans, but also incredibly privileged to fight for Americans across this country. You mentioned you're in California. My wife, Heidi, is a native Californian, and I'll tell you, we have a tremendous number of supporters in California and in blue states all over the country who say, listen, my senators are Marxists. They don't defend what I believe in. And I have had so many patriots say, Ted, you're my senator. You're fighting for me, even though the Democrats, our state elects doesn't. And by the way, I agree with you on John Kennedy. He is a dear friend. He is a terrific guy. He has a fantastic sense of humor. He and I serve on the Senate Judiciary Committee together. I will say he is a withering cross-examiner. He's a little bit like that old TV show Matlock, where he kind of says, well, let me just ask you one other thing. And that's when he's getting ready to just completely destroy the witness, and he's really done. It's a pleasure to serve with him. Look, your question about immigration is exactly right. You know, there is a right way to come to this country and a wrong way to come to this country. We are a nation that was built by immigrants, but the right way to come is to come legally. You come legally, you wait in line, and you come, you know, Ronald Reagan referred to legal immigrants as Americans by choice. My father, in 1957, he fled Cuba. My father had been imprisoned in Cuba. My father was tortured in Cuba. And my father came to America with nothing. He came with $100 sewn into his underwear. And he got a job washing dishes, making 50 cents an hour. But my dad came legally. He came on a student visa. Eventually, he became a legal permanent resident and then a United States citizen. My father graduated from college, became a small business owner, and today my father's a pastor. He travels Texas and travels the country preaching the gospel. My dad has been my hero my whole life, but he came the right way. And you know, some of the people who are most victimized by illegal immigration are legal immigrants, the ones who waited years, who paid often thousands of dollars, who did it right, and they find their wages driven down, that they find their jobs taken away. You know, it's interesting. Kamala Harris is talking about a housing shortage without acknowledging that she allowed 11.5 million people to come into this country, all of whom are taking houses and apartments away from Americans and driving up the cost. And supply and demand is something Democrats don't understand, but it is an immutable law of economics. And on top of that, you've got the real risk to our safety, that the number of Venezuelan gang members and murderers and rapists that are being released every day is heartbreaking, but the good news is that is going to end. And it is going to end on January 20th of next year when President Trump is inaugurated into office again and we have a Republican Senate and a Republican House.